This is a game where luck of the dice means nothing. To win, you need strategy. Look, listen, and learn!
Snake eyes. This fortune card.
Yeah, all right already. Just hold your horses. Yeah. Because your play has been so lame, you're eliminated from the game. Just as well. I was getting fed up with winning all the time.
But Gwizdo, you haven't won in 3 weeks.
That's right, and it's been 3 weeks since I've seen a penny out of you two. Aren't you ashamed of yourself, sitting on your butts while your tab just gets bigger and bigger?
Now, just a second there, Gentleine. Is it really my fault that the economy's in a slump and dragons are scarce? Is it, huh? Is it?
What's scarce around here is some good hard work. Why don't you get off your rumps and look for a job like everybody else?
What? Us? Hunters of our caliber go begging for peanuts like a bunch of losers? Oh, you gotta be crazy. We got a reputation to keep up. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
You also owe me 167 gold coins. So why don't you take a bit of friendly advice and get a move on? Because if you think your work is gonna fall from the sky right into your lap, you're living in a dream world.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Gwizdo and Lian-Chu.
And why exactly do you wish to see them?
I have an important mission for them.
Are you saying you walked in here alone, on your own 2 little feet, into this humble inn with the express intention of giving us, Gwizdo and Lian-Chu, a job? Is that what you are saying?
If I understand your question, yes.
So what's up, big bad dragon, making your life a misery? And you want us to chop it into bite-sized pieces?
Absolutely not. What I really want you to do is to measure it.
Whoa, little guy. I think you came a knocking at the wrong door. We are not in the tailoring business. We're butchers. We slice, chop, eliminate.
Please, allow me to explain. My name is Haskell, with 2 L's. I compile encyclopedias. I am the author of the Illustrated Haskell Compendium.
Wow, this is the book that describes every flying, crawling, and carnivораting species there is.
The second edition of the Haskell Compendium is almost finished. I just have 1 dragon left to account for, the Freezosaurus, with 2 E's.
Hey, I don't know that one.
And it's not surprising. There's only 1 left, which is why you must absolutely not kill it. Otherwise, there'd be no point in classifying it. However, in order to classify it, I need to know its exact measurements. The Freezosaurus is a very dangerous beast, so I've decided to call upon professionals.
And how much gold are you ready to cough up?
Well, I only have 200 gold coins for the job and expenses.
200 gold coins? Whoa, hold on a sec, buddy. Tell me something. You have absolutely no clue what we charge, do you? All right. Today is your lucky day, Buster. I'm in a good mood, so just put an X there, and there.
The last remaining Freezosaurus lives on the island of Balaba. That's with only 1 L.
Hey, that's right near the Orphan Farm. I'd really love to visit.
Why? You miss peeling potatoes and washing dishes?
Look, we are flying over Balakuti Forest. That's with 2 T's, full of trees bearing baluti fruit with only 1 L.
If he keeps talking like that, I'm pitching him overboard. That's with 1 over and a lot of board.
That building is a huge store that belongs to a couple of merchants, Mr. and Mrs. Richmond, spelled with a silent L. The Richmonds are the richest residents on the island, having turned their small business into a going...
Hang on a sec. What did you just say?
The Richmonds are the richest residents on the island.
And? Keep talking. Tell me more.
When they were young, the Richmonds were extremely poor. So poor they were forced to abandon their first baby, a boy. They placed him in a basket and set it to float down the river, hoping the baby would be found by wealthy lords. The Richmonds are now wealthy beyond words and are trying to find their son to make him their sole heir.
Oh, an abandoned child not far from the orphan farm. that could be me. That's it, Lian-Chu. I remember now. My name is Richmond.
Not a good idea, Gwizdo.
Head straight for the store, Hector.
But what about my mission?
Out of my way. Father! Don't you recognize me? I'm your son.
Huh? Richmond's son candidates form a line over there.
I am your son. I swear to gosh I am.
Yeah, right. A child older than his parents? You see sucker written all over my face?
Out.
Hi, I'm your long-lost son.
Get lost! Scram!
Good lady, sir. My name is Gwizdo. Chance winds blew me to your shores. And
Okay, we haven't got all night. Get to the point.
Mommy!
Lady and Master Richmond, do you wish to be absolutely scientifically sure that Gwizdo is your son?
Yes, of course.
Stick out your tongues. Three thumbs and two toes. Say ah. Three thumbs and two toes. Heredity, you understand, is transmitted primarily via the tongue. Conclusion, Gwizdo is without a shadow of a doubt your offspring. That's with two F's.
You see what I was saying, Daddy? You don't mind me calling you Daddy, do you?
This is all well and good, but we must have more proof.
When I left my baby to Providence, he was wearing half a medallion around his neck. If you can show me that half a medallion, and if it fits with the other half I kept, then we'll be convinced.
The halfy medallion? Of course I've got it. Now, where in the heck did I put it? Excuse me. Please bear with me. It's been so long. Hector? Jumpin' Jim Bobs, what are you waiting for? Go fetch the medallion. I must have left it on board. It won't take long, just a minute or two. You're not in any kind of rush, are you?
Excuse me. Can I get some service here? I've been waiting for over an hour.
I'll take care of her, and you get rid of that bum.
I would like a box of matches.
Is that all, madam?
No, there's more. Now let me see.
Forget it, Hector. It's okay. You put everything back now.
Right, so that's 1 wolf trap, 3 curtain rods, 20 wooden spoons, and 1 small box of matches. That'll be 7 gold pieces.
Ta-da!
Oh,
My boy!
son!
Daddy! Mommy!
Oh, my son, my sweet little boy!
You will inherit all of this, my son. Well, what do you think?
Lian-Chu, pinch me! It's a dream.
Excuse me, now that you've settled family matters, maybe you could get back to my mission, and that's what 2S has.
Absolutely. A promise is a promise. Let no one say that Gwizdo is not a man of his word.
You're leaving already, Snookums?
Don't worry, Mom. I've just got a tiny dragon to measure, then I'll be straight home.
A dragon? But those critters are terribly dangerous. We're coming with you.
That's out of the question.
Oh, after you all your word, it's never fair.
Look, Snookums, this is the river where I abandoned you. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Did you just say boy, oh boy, oh boy?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, indeed. Why'd you ask?
No reason.
Snow! Now we're getting into Freezosaurus territory.
Slithering salamanders. It's cold for this time of year.
Slithering salamanders? Did you just say slithering salamanders?
Boy, oh boy, cover yourself up. You're going to freeze to death.
Hey, enough of that now. You're spoiling the little guy. Jumping Jim Bobs. Keep that up and he'll grow up to become a coward.
We got it.
This is the Freezosaurus's lair.
Hector, we'll set up here.
Perfect about time.
The Freezosaurus is a very, very dangerous beast. None of my colleagues who tried to measure him before emerged from that cave alive.
To each dragon, his Achilles heel.
Exactly. The Freezosaurus has a weakness. It loves to sleep. You'll have to measure it when it's asleep. But watch out. The slightest noise will wake it up.
Okay, let's not overcomplicate things. Lian-Chu, go in there, measure the beast, leave the cave, and we're out of here.
Say, is a Freezosaurus less than 10 paces long?
Of course not. It's much, much longer. That's with one O.
Gwizdo, you're going to have to come into the cave with me.
Huh? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why is that?
I only know how to count to 10.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Gwizdo, come back!
Well, mission accomplished. 441 yards, not one pace more or less. You owe me 200 gold pieces.
No, a Freezosaurus always measures an even number of yards. You're trying to take me for a ride, and that's with one D.
What do you expect, huh? Your critter in there is 100% impossible to measure. No way, I'm risking my life for some stupid book.
I couldn't agree more, Snookums. Now quick, cover yourself up.
Boy, oh boy, no. Any son of mine who doesn't honor his word is no son of mine. So, either you finish the job or I disinherit. You got it?
Snookums! Oh, my little one! Ah! You forgot your scarf, Snookums.
More firewood. You happy now? Don't worry, heavens no. The reconnaissance phase went smooth as a baby's butt. Now that we know what we're dealing with, everything's gonna be hunky-dory.
Here, Snookums, have some more sauteed barragouf.
Oh boy, would you quit calling him Snookums?
Article 7 of our marriage contract, Lady Richmond holds ultimate jurisdiction in matters relating to their children's education.
Okay, but look at Article 23. Master Richmond is the sole proprietor of the store. I don't know why, but I have this sudden urge to pull out of this deal.
Slithering salamanders, you wouldn't really do that to me, would you?
I would indeed, unless you sign this amendment to the contract stipulating that I have equal say in the education of our son.
Jumpin' Jimbobs.
Put an X there, and there.
What?
Tell me something. That thing about tongue sizes, you were just kidding, right?
Not at all. I was being perfectly honest, and that's spelled with an H.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here I am trying to con these folks into believing that I'm their son, when all along, I am their son.
A little exercise is good for the heart. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So, son, what's the plan for measuring this Frieza, whatchamacallit?
Okay, here it is. 1, Lian-Chu frees up the entrance to the cave. 2, the Friezasaurus comes out of its hole. 3, it heads straight for Hector, therefore unraveling itself. 4, Lian-Chu discreetly runs alongside it. 5, I count off Lian-Chu's paces. And 6, the unmeasurable will have been measured.
It won't work, Gwizdo.
It's bad plan. Lian-Chu right.
Do you mind if I express a certain reservation about your plan?
Yes.
Boy, oh boy, that's telling him who's the boss around here, son!
Ready? Go! Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Getting away!
No! Don't hurt him!
Gwizdo, look out!
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, no! Watch
Well, I'll be my colleagues. That's it. I have finally discovered the secret of the Friezasaurus. It catches its prey, freezes it in this bizarre liquid, and eats it when it's hungry.
So you figure we can get out of this mess then?
No way.
Seeing as we're soon gonna be icicles, I might as well tell you the truth. The medallion I showed you is a fake. I made it myself. I wanted to con you.
What?
But that's not all. Then I realized I really am your son. Can't you see? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, we have exactly the same way of talking. Like you, I was born for business. I'm mad about contracts. Everything fits into place. Even our tongues are the same length. Mommy, Daddy.
Our son!
Hey, hey, hey.
fire, smoke, and heat, a dragon will defeat. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Tower service, dry yourself off.
Gwizdo, you're a low-down, double-crossing, good-for-nothing scaredy-pants.
Hold your horses, Buster. Just calm down a sec. If it hadn't been for me, you'd have never found your baby.
I know. And all things considered, you deserve a reward. Here.
Say, what? A piece of paper? Gee, you're a generous man.
It's a credit voucher for 200 gold coins worth of supplies in my store.
Speaking of which, does 200 gold coins remind you of anything?
It does indeed, but you shall only receive 1/10 of the payment because the Freezosaurus lost 9/10 of its length. That's length with a G.
Gwizdo, Jenneline is sure going to be happy with all these presents.
When I think for a moment, I actually believe those two are my parents? Look at me. A man of such generosity, goodness, and humility could never have come from such cheapskates. Oh. Did I say stop peddling? What's in Jim Bob's never got into me. And boy, oh boy, did you hear the way they talk, Lian-Chu? Slithering salamanders and dragon doo-doo to boot. How disgustingly vulgar.